Friends, Malika here from Malika Semper Astrology, and I want to talk about Mars retrograde because we are in the thick of it right now. And Mars has just moved in retrograde fashion into, I'm pulling up the chart here, into Cancer. And so this gives us a different vibe. Um, he will be going retrograde through Cancer until February 23rd. So we have a little while in this. And so what does this mean for us? Well, anytime a planet goes retrograde, it has to do with revisiting the themes that that planet brings into our lives. It is a bit about like going back into the past and reassessing, renewing, redirecting, redefining, refining what that means to us, Mars, right? And so when Mars goes into retrograde through Cancer, we are now revisiting emotional themes. We're now paying attention to, and this can bring up a lot of the past as well. So let's just talk about Mars and Cancer for a moment. Mars and Cancer has to do with our emotional motivation, our emotional inspiration, the drive behind our emotional bodies and reactions. You know, Mars also rules our anger and our passion and our aggression, those big feelings that fuel us forward. And when he's in Cancer, those big feelings tend to get amplified because Cancer is such an emotional sign. It's a water sign, right? And so it's an opportunity for us to reflect on what's below the surface, which is very Cancer. Um, where are we triggered? Where are we emotionally triggered, emotionally reactionary? What is going on below the surface emotionally for us in the past, in our childhood, in past relationships, in past intimate relationships, in our sexual connections? It's the healing of that. And it can also have this feeling of like, God, now this is coming up for me again. I've already dealt with this. I've already healed this. Why is this resurfacing again? Well, it's resurfacing because it still needs a little bit of healing, right? We think we've done the healing and then it's there again in our face. And when planets move retrograde, especially inner planets, Mars is an inner planet, it can feel so personal. The healing can feel absolutely personal. So Mars moved back into Cancer. Let me see if I can pull this up in my head. January 6th, and is going to be retrograding back all the way to 17 degrees of Cancer, where then he goes direct again on February 23rd. He will be in this post shadow phase, retrograde phase, until May 2nd. So, yes, he goes direct again February 23rd, but we're still feeling the residue, if you will, the echoes, if you will, of the work that is surfacing now. So it's an opportunity to go back and take care of unfinished business, unresolved issues that are coming up from the past, right? We are reviewing, we are reassessing, um, we're responding and reacting to strong feelings, emotional themes in our life. It's all very cancery. It's all very watery. And this is to gain and grab hold of stronger emotional wisdom. We gain a much deeper understanding of what is moving below the surface and how we react emotionally to things. You know, when we become frustrated, when we become irritated, all on an emotional level, why? How do we hold our anger? How do we express our anger? Very Mars in Cancer. There is an innately Mars in Cancer can be very manipulative. It can be very passive aggressive. And so the healing of those things and being direct with our anger and being clear, but also not burning the whole house down and not burning bridges throughout this is part of the work too. So we're doing a lot of healing on an emotional level. We're revisiting the past. We could go as far back as childhood with this, and it does have to do with those people that we are in intimate relationships with as well. So when we do the healing, Mars is going to be so proud of us that we showed up during his retrograde phase to do it. So it is the time to do it. We go deep, we get personal with this one. It can be a lot of family stuff too, surfacing family dynamics, um, things that, family tensions, family fighting, where we need to find forgiveness, where we need to do a lot of family healing can all surface when Mars retrogrades through Cancer. So good luck out there. Show up for it. Know that it's not forever and it's a transit and it's an invitation. It's an opportunity to do this while we have this transit happening in the sky. Okay, you guys, thanks for watching, and I will be back next week.